Hello sir, my name is Agus Vicentius. I'm from Management. Module 4. First, how to write journal article. Second, describing the topics in Module 4. Correct journal article arrangement. First, title. Second, abstract. Third, preliminary. Fourth, materials and method. Fifth, results. Sixth, discussion. 7. Conclusion. 8. References. How to write journal article and describing the topics in Module 4. First author, second author, third author, fourth author, university name, faculty group, department, street address, city, country, postal code, company name, street address, city, country, postal code. Keywords, article, writing, templates, journal. First, main requirement. This document shows the suggested format and appearance of a manuscript prepared for journals. Accepted papers will be professionally typeset. This template is intended to be a tool to improve manuscript clarity for the reviewers. The final layout of the typeset paper will not match this template layout. First point 1. Use of this template. Authors may use this template word. Authors may use this Microsoft Word template by employing the relevant styles from the Styles and Formatting list, which is accessed from the Styles group in the Home ribbon Figure 1. Figure 1, MS Word 2010, Home ribbon. Red arrow indicates where to access the Styles window. To view which style is being used in any part of this document, place the cursor on the line and look in the Style list. Figure 2, Styles window. If you are using Word 2003, you can select format on the menu bar and reveal formatting to view the style palette. First point 2. Manuscripts. Manuscripts that don't meet acceptable English standard or lack clarity may be rejected. Authors whose native language is not English may wish to collaborate with a college whose English skills are more advanced. First point 3. Page setup and fonts. Style names, brief description. As you can see, this is the format for page setup and fonts. Like when you are writing an article title, there is the size for the font, author name, author affiliation, abstract, keywords, heading, body tags, figure caption, and table caption. Second, parts of manuscripts. Second point 1, title and other names. The most important part of the journal article is a title, as the reader may decide to continue reading your article or not to postpone it. This article will outline the research in a brief, informative, and concise form. Don't use a title that starts with "learn about something," because this is clearly research. The interesting title caught the reader's attention. It's analog to marketing products to reach your readers. Or we can say someone who writes the journal article. Each writer should make a significant contribution to the design, analysis, and writing of the journal to take public responsibility for it. The first writer is the one who has great input into the study and prepares most of the script. Second point 2, abstract. The abstract kind that is well written is very important. Different journals may determine different abstract formats. The concept is what readers and other researchers will First, C, to determine if your article is worth reading. The abstract usually consists of background, objective, method, arrangement, design, result, and conclusion. Normally, this is limited to 200 till 250 words. Summarizes new and important findings and the main conclusion of study. Don't use phrases such as "this is going to be discussed with severity" or "further details follow." Abstract writing is a particular skill that requires full introduction and practice with your arguments and content. Third, keyword. After an abstract, it is usually the 3 to 10 necessary keywords or select 5 to 7 keywords that can be used in search engines, and also those are usually title versions so that they will facilitate the indexing process and cross-referencing. Those words usually convey research or important research concepts, method, population, or background. Fourth, body of journal article. The main body is where you present in precise detail the main argument, the themes and quarrel are based entirely on evidence, careful and clear analysis. Convincing writing. The section should be organized to best present the material. It is often important to refer back or forward to specific parts. The reference is made by pointing out a section number, for example, in Sec 2 is show clarity, or Section 2.1 contains an approximate description. Fifth, footnotes. Use textual footnotes only when necessary to present important documentary or explanatory materials whose inclusion in the text will be distracting. 5.1 Appendix. An appendix contains supplementary and essential information in the main body of the text. An appendix may include the reference section for the reader, an overview of raw data, or additional details of the method behind the work. 5.2 Disclosures. Conflicts of interest should be declared under a separate header. Above acknowledgement, if the author have no competing interest to declare, then a statement should be included declaring no conflict of interest. 5.3 Acknowledgement. It should give a brief confession of support. This usually includes all who have helped and give you anything else you've achieved in relation to producing the study, except for the newspaper writers. Approval, funding, and ethics committees must be recognized. Announce if there are other interests. Appendix A. Miscellaneous formatting details. 8.1 Formatting equation. Equation may appear in line with the text if they are simple, short, and not of major importance. Important equations appear on their own line. 8.2 Formatting theorems. To enter the theorem in the official way, the theoretical identification must appear in thin pt bold, left is justified, and followed by period. The format statements of the lemmas and algorithm achieve the same treatment. The theoretical text continues on the same line in normal font tenses. 8.3 Code, data, and materials availability. Availability of code data and or materials used in the research result reported in the manuscript may be declared under the heading Code, Data, and Materials Availability. Following the acknowledgement section, 8.4 Figures and tables. Figures or numbers and tables are often the quickest way to communicate complex information that will be complicated to explain in the text. An ideal figure for presenting data, images, videos, maps, and concise description to accompany them. Tables are concise and effective way to present large amounts of data. You should carefully design them so that you can clearly convey the results to busy researchers. For example, of figures, maps. An important map to place the field work in context of the location of the place being done. A good map will help your readers understand how the site affects your study. In addition, it will help other researchers to reproduce your work or locate a similar site. Here, we have a map used in our research on salmon. References. Needless to say, reference and quotation must be made entirely and correctly. Most journals will seek references to be presented in Vancouver style 1. Again, follow instruction to the author that will detail how the reference should be written for each journal you send. Conclusion. This conclusion is not simply a summary of what precedes it. State your conclusion with an overview of the evidence for each one. Keep it short. Author biographies and photographs. Consider your bio writer an opportunity to connect with your readers versus a state resume describing your professional achievements. The writer's biography should cultivate a sense of connection with prospective readers. To persuade them just enough to read your journal. Even as a beginner writer, you can engineer interesting synopsis, including who you are, what you write, and why someone should read your journal. Bio manuals include: first, make it brief. Rather than trying to record every phase of your career or all your hobbies, it is best to keep bio records under 300 words. Second, list achievements sparingly. Noting your college alma mater and degree is fine, but resist the temptation to list every career achievement ever accomplished, as doing so may come across as somewhat boastful and unnecessary. Third and last one, use a professional photo. Include high-quality photographs that have no distracting background. An unprofessional headshot will appear amateur. That's all from me, sir. Thank you.